It's an event many of us wait all year long to attend. Komen, Northwest Ohio's Race for the Cure. It brings out tens of thousands of people to downtown for a celebration of life and support in the fight against breast cancer. But due to coronavirus, things will look a bit different this year. To explain, Executive Director of Komen, Northwest Ohio, Mary Westfall. Good morning, Mary.
Hi, Melissa.
Hey, we're so excited to see you once again. We're really getting excited for this year's Race for the Cure. But in light of COVID-19, you do have an announcement for us today about this year's race.
We do, Melissa. The whole world knows the challenges that we've seen with the COVID crisis and the pandemic and how it's affecting all events. And Komen is certainly not immune to those challenges. Our board of directors spent much time and energy evaluating what our next steps should be regarding the race, and we have made the determination that both our Findlay and Toledo Race for the Cure events will go virtual this year. We are, however, planning many fun activities around that. We're trying to make it still be a very community-involved event, and we know most importantly our breast cancer survivors are still greatly impacted by this horrible disease, and we need everyone's support in the virtual format.
And certainly really important to protect those breast cancer survivors because many do have the compromised immune system. So we definitely appreciate what you're doing by holding the race virtually. So let's talk a little bit about some of those other exciting events that are going to be surrounding this year's Races for the Cure that will be held virtually. I understand you guys have a series of activities that you're encouraging people to do every week.
Absolutely, Melissa. We are absolutely looking at doing a series of special events. We are actually calling them Pink Weeks, and every week we'll focus on something different. Paint the Town Pink, Chalk Your Walk, an entertainment week, a week where we focus on mission, and we'll explain each week as we start that activity level. There will be all kinds of prizes associated with those weeks. You know, people will be able to vote on their best entertainment. They'll be able to vote on who did the best Chalk Your Walk activity. So we're going to be really building those programs and pushing them out in exciting ways that will allow people to actually take pictures of things they're doing and submit entertainment clips. And we will post those and people can tag Komen Northwest Ohio and we'll share them. And we're very excited about the opportunities to engage the community in a different way. And another very important thing is we have a 24 county service area. We believe through this virtual event, we will be able to engage many of those other outlying communities that don't feel as much a part of our event.
How, Mary, are you going to address, because I think one of the best and biggest things about the Race for the Cure is kind of that sense of camaraderie and partnership and community that survivors feel when they come together. And so since they're not going to physically be able to come together, how are you going to make sure that they still feel that support this year?
So one of the things that we're really asking everybody to do is to make sure that they register for their virtual event, that the survivors also register for their virtual events, but we want them to know that our sponsors are coming on board and they are actually going to be doing more inclusive packages that will be a part of the direct mail package or the pickup package. So our survivors will be getting additional information and additional support from all of our sponsors. And in addition to that, they will be able to submit photos of their walks or their runs, and we will be sharing those. One of the most exciting things is WTOL, as such a valued media partner with us, will be still doing an activity to air the race, a virtual race on race day, September 27th. And through that, we'll be able to share pictures of our survivors. We'll be able to share activities that our survivors have engaged in. We are encouraging everyone to continue to remain focused on social distancing, wearing masks appropriately, but taking pictures of themselves, sharing them with us. We'll share them in our social media. I know WTOL will do that as well. And then we will include them in the race day coverage on the September 27th.
Talk to us a little bit about the teams as well. I know it's really important for a lot of these people to carry on their teams that they've had for many years. It's a way of really getting their whole support system involved as well. I assume you guys are still going to be encouraging people to register as teams, and really that money is important to come in continually, even though this event is virtual this year, because that really helps fight breast cancer and also helps these breast cancer survivors as they go through their treatments.
Melissa, I so appreciate you bringing that up. The teams are very important because the teams are the primary way that we see fundraising find success. And what most people don't really realize is about 80% of the revenue that we raise here comes right through our race activities And that is how we fund research, that is how we fund public policy issues, and that's how we fund direct services. So having people register makes a difference, and having teams raising additional dollars makes a difference. And one of the things we know is we are building out a special program for our teams so that they will be able to communicate easily with all of their previous participants and still bring those large teams to the forefront, still raise significant dollars, and find fun ways to interact together with their personal teams.
All right, Mary, thanks so much. And we do have a registration opening up. We're going to have that link for you on our WTOL 11 website and news app, and we'll see you virtually this year on race day.
Thanks, Melissa.